Hi, Malcolm Torres here with a 2-for-1. I'm going to talk a little bit about Birdbox and also going to talk about the sequel, Malorie, which came out this year. So Birdbox, the only way you haven't heard of this is if you've been living under a rock, because it was an international runaway bestseller, made into a movie on Netflix starring Sandra Bullock. So the basic premise of the story is that these monsters appear on Earth. Nobody knows where they came from. And the problem is when you see a monster, you become a raging murderer. So everybody puts on blindfolds and hides in their houses. And there's a small group of characters who we follow through this ordeal who are very relatable and kind of fun to be with. Definitely want to read this and go watch that movie with Sandra Bullock. So now fast forward a little more than a decade to Malorie, the sequel. Malorie was the main character played in Bird Box by Sandra Bullock. And here we are more than a decade in the future, and we are going to go on another journey. The plot is pretty tight. You're gripped, you're bought in right away, and off you go on this, you're like, no way, blindfolded, how are we going to do this? But it's happening anyway. I think that's the strongest skill that Malerman has. He's not afraid to embrace this crazy plot that you're just like, how the heck is this happening? But he's a great writer and he's making it happen, right? But then here's the catch. You're 2/3 of the way through the book and you're wondering, how is he going to wrap this up? Where are we going? Like, there's a couple different things happening, and then suddenly he hits you with this 1, 2, 3 punch, and the story goes in a very unexpected direction, and you're really just gripping the book and trying to get through those last 30 pages, 40 pages as fast as you can. You're even looking ahead going, how is he going to wrap this thing up? But he does it. And it was a very satisfying ending. So I strongly recommend Malorie and look forward to another movie with maybe with Sandra Bullock, but I would watch it for sure. As always, thanks for joining me here at Sea Stories and Science Fiction. Please hit the like, subscribe, share, make a comment. I appreciate that. It helps me out. Also, I want to just do a quick shout out for my podcast. You can get it on all the apps and websites where you find podcasts, or just go to anchor.fm/Malcolm Torres, or search for Sea Stories and Science Fiction Podcast, where I'm putting out kind of some old time and new original sea stories and science fiction. So until next time, see ya.